Okay, so we are inside. I know you had seen me focusing on so many things, and right now I'm focusing on the process of soaking the things that I need to soak. This is my peas that I'm soaking. I soaked that. They're almost time to come out. And these are my, what are they called? Are these these are not the peonies, right? Oh no, they start with a G. I'll figure out the name again. These are the gladiolos. If y'all know the proper name. That's what these are. So I had a trick, learned a trick seen on YouTube that you soak them in some water and then you'll see, look, the little roots pop up. So I'll soak them in water and you'll see those little roots pop up. I'm so happy about, oh my gosh. Do y'all see that? Let me put this down. Do y'all see that? Oh my gosh, it worked. Really worked. So there's roots right there at the bottom. You see those roots growing? So leave your gladiolos, if I'm saying it right, in water overnight. I've actually left them there for 2 days, so I'm gonna take them out today. Um, and that is what we've been focusing on. So I'm not really all over the place. I'm just focusing on sections. Just like I told you, queens, focus on when you're in the garden, focus on one area at a time so you can see exactly the progress. And I focused on my seeds yesterday, which I'm going to drop that video shortly. I still have other seeds that I still need to plant, but that is going to be a store run because I want to get long um like pots for them because I think there's squash, there's carrots, there's kale, and I do have those things planted in and little seedlings as well, but I want to get a bucket, a pot, a long pot so I can actually put some of those seeds in there. And then I have a vertical, I forgot what it's called, coming, a vertical pot coming. So now what we're going to do is take our blackberries, right? These are our blackberries, Paho, okay? There's two types of blackberries I'm about to go ahead and soak. We need to clean this off of the blackberries because they came in here. So let's clean that off without breaking anything. Clean the packaging off. And then this red bowl is, hopefully we can soak it in there. If not, then I'll find something else. But they put the packaging, they wrapped it around in packaging and it feels a little moist. So that's a good thing. At least it wasn't dry. Oh, I see. Oh, I gotta clean up the floor. I see roots. That's a good thing. I see roots. So we're going to soak those, clean it off, soak it. Be gentle. I know I want to be gentle. I don't know anything about growing these, honestly. I just know that I am ready to grow my own fruits and vegetables, my own food, because groceries are expensive. And then for them to be expensive and you don't know what you're actually eating. So I'd rather just grow my own. Look at that nice healthy one right there in that one. Does that mean that they were growing plants, these blackberries? we rinsed off the roots and stuff like that. We rinsed off the material that was on the plant and stuff. We got a nice good pot off. We're supposed to put it in water to waken it up, right? But it looks like it's kind of woken up. Look at those two. I love that. Hopefully we have a, and then this is a nice strong um part right here. So we're just gonna soak this in water and allow that to be. And I noticed that this one has another one coming from there as well. And this one. Ooh. So we're gonna waken up this plant roots. Okay? That's all we're gonna do. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. Make sure it's not too cold. And now we're gonna move on to the blackberry. Are they both the same? Yeah, they both are the same. It's the package says the same, but the package doesn't say the same. One says blackberry Paho, and one says blackberry. I don't know what that says. Okita, hornless. So yeah, now I don't even know which one is what because I just took one out one side. So I think I took this one out this side. So this must be the Paho. I hope so. But we're going to get that one cleaned up as well and come back and put that one also in water. And let's see how long, if you have tips on how long this should be soaking for other people, because it's obviously I'm going to already have done it, drop down in the comments. How long should you soak the blackberries when they look like this, right? Just please give that tip for the future references. So when I do another one, we're going to go research that. We are back with our second rooted. Look at how pretty those roots are. Okay, I am hoping and praying for a nice, beautiful blackberry. I guess I call it trees, right? So we are going to put this in water. This is the second one. I just rinsed it off, so that's why it seems wet and moist. But when I wrapped it from the package, it was moist. So judgment call on how long you allow yours to sit. You know, do you want to set it for the whole 2 hours, or you know, it says 2 hours, not longer. So do you want to have it sit for an hour, longer than an hour? Up to your judgment on how dry it is. That's my suggestion, my recommendation. As fast as you can move it to the I guess the dirt and stuff like that. And when I put, I'm gonna show you right now my other plant. I just planted it. Okay, so I just put this in. Let me see if I can zoom out. I just put this in dirt. I have it facing forward. Yeah, but you see the little baby? So I wanted to make sure that that stayed like that. See, I wanted to make sure that that stayed like that. You see that? Let's see if we can. Camera focus. So I didn't want to plant it in too deep. I think it said to plant it 8 to 10 inches deep. So that's exactly what I tried to do. I'm not a professional, but I didn't want to cover any of the bottom part where it shouldn't really be covered. So this is our plant, and then we're gonna put the other one in its own pot. Okay. So now we're gonna give it a nice watering, just not a soak, just a nice watering. I think that should be it. Okay, that should be good. That should cover the whole bases of the plant in the watering process. But this is what I put on I put bone meal in there, and I put earth worm casting plant food. So hopefully this year I did it with a banger. If I shouldn't have done that, let me know. Please, any tips, any suggestions? I've been watching some YouTube videos, and these are the tips that I've been catching on to. So let me know, queens.